MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Seattle Mariners and the Kansas City Royals. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? He is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one. If he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He got to check his eyes. He was really late.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet, so these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Dozier has it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Well, a chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be...
Ball 1, no strikes.
How do you score runs if you get any? You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap, and he's on first base. Send him home. Take those chances because they're not going to be very often.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Taking all the way. It's 3-1 now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready now with the payoff pitch. That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. In is Joey Votto now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Here comes Bumgarner, 2-0. Strike called, 2-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
2-2.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
In the dirt here. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
Cruz is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. He played an in. Stepping into the box, Nelson Cruz. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Nelson Cruz.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Cruz awaits the 1-0. A chance here for Dozier at second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First pitch on its way. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Batting sixth.
Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
He is throwing the ball well. He's rewriting the last name on the back of those jerseys. U-G-L-Y. Those swings are ugly.
Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Second baseman, Ryan.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting sixth.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bottom of the second here with no score. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
Right fielder.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Some of our nation. In now, Mike Schmidt. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away. Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
The left fielder, number 52.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Cespedes.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Hard hit ball to short. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Now that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down at the bottom of the order. He's a pretty good hitter.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Line, but speared on a hop. Step on the bag for 1. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0.
Designated hitter, Will.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. He's just behind the breaking ball. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton on the move. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to left. Cespedes is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Starling Marte at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. KC down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded down the third baseline. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Curveball that time, not even close. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Billy Hamilton goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Smith takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to first. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Seager rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Standing in now, Josh Donaldson. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1, here it comes. And that gets him on the mound.
So he tried to double up with him on a curveball. The problem with that is the first one you recognize, the second one you hit. Nice job.
Miguel Cabrera.
Striding in once again, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Looking to minimize the damage here. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mariners pick up a run on the RBI double. Digging in to try it again. Wade Boggs. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz ranging back. That gets down, and the Royals' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he is in at third base as the Royals are in business here with a leadoff triple.
The first baseman,
in is
19,
Joey Votto now, as he's got a
Votto.
chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mark Trumbo. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, he comes up with a big RBI single right there, and now we're starting all over, right where we started. Tie ball game.
Brian Dozier.
Now in the box, Brian Dozier. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Gary Carter looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's a high pop-up. Murphy is there for it, and that ends the inning.